Hello everyone, I'm Jeff Stanley with Standley Handcrafted, and today we're going to be talking about how to properly package your candles or how to safely package and wrap your candles for shipping. Now this is the question I got a lot after I did the last shipping video, so I wanted to put this one together. I'm actually leaving for the next couple days, so I wanted to make sure this video got out before I was gone for a few days. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I package my candles and how I keep them as safe as possible for shipping, because we all know that when they get into the shipping centers, no matter who you're using, UPS, FedEx, the post office, they get thrown around a lot. So I've had a lot of packages show up, damaged, opened, you name it. And I've only ever had maybe 1 or 2 candles that actually broke. So that's actually a pretty good track record. And I'm gonna show you what I do to make sure that they stay as safe as possible. So for the stuff that I use for shipping, I don't actually spend too much money on shipping materials, because everything that I get from Candle Science, like this box here, Candle Science is good for shipping a lot of packing peanuts. I save absolutely every single box from them. I save the packing peanuts. I actually throw some of them away because I just can't go through them enough. And then I also go and grab bubble wrap. This is a little bit cheaper version, so for this stuff I like to double it up, but bubble wrap you can pick up pretty much anywhere. I think Amazon is probably the best price. Uline.com is another good one. Definitely don't buy this at Office Depot or Staples or anything like that, because it's insanely expensive to get it there. You can get it at Walmart and it's a little bit cheaper. And then of course, I forgot where I got this stuff, but if you come across this stuff, this is gold. This is probably the best bubble wrap out of any of the suppliers that send this stuff out. And I wish I could remember who sent this stuff, because I would order more from that company. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the camera down. I'm gonna show you how I package the candles to make sure that even if they're tossed around and thrown around, they're still gonna be as safe as possible. So pretty much any of the candles that I send out, I wrap them almost the exact same way. Like I said, with this stuff here, I try to double this up and wrap it around. With this stuff, this is thick enough to where you only need to wrap it once. All right, so let's go ahead and dive right into this. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and dive right in. We're just gonna use this box right here from Candle Science. This one is gonna fit 2 candles perfectly fine. You could probably get 4 in this one if you really packed it well. Yeah, you could easily do 4 in this one. I'm gonna go ahead and just do 2 of them just to show you exactly how I do it. So basically I'm gonna get these and I'm gonna wrap them in 2 different ones. I usually wrap them in the same bubble wrap, but I'm just gonna show you the difference between the 2 of them. So that's pretty much it right there. And I like to double this one up because this stuff is a little thin. Then I'm gonna go ahead and just drop that one in. And again, if you wanted to, you could run some tape over the top of that and the bottom of that, but it's really not going anywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop that one down in. And I put a layer of packing peanuts across the bottom, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and fill this in completely with packing peanuts until it's almost tough to close this down. And then make sure to get the packing peanuts down the side right there, on the backs. And with the packing peanuts, you really can't add too much. Well, you can until it just doesn't close, but with these, I have so many of them that I just pack this stuff as tight as I can get it, so that when you close that, that is going absolutely nowhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and run some tape over the top of that. I'm only gonna put a little bit because I'm not shipping this one. So that's pretty much it for smaller boxes. And I do have some smaller boxes than this one. I've got a 6x6x6 that I use quite a bit, and I package it the exact same way. And the other thing I wanted to show you was how I package multiple candles, or if I'm doing a wholesale or bulk order. I ship the candles directly back. Obviously these haven't been done. These would have lids on them, and then I ship them back in the exact same box that Candle Science sent them to me in. But what I do is I'll get a bunch of the packing peanuts, and then I'll go ahead and run the packing peanuts down the sides, and I do 2 in each corner. And I do that for every single one going around here so that those aren't moving anywhere, and it gets the box nice and tight, because you can see without those, they move around quite a bit. But once you get the packing peanuts in there, they're not moving anywhere. All right, so that's pretty much it. Very plain and simple, quick and easy. That's exactly how I ship all my candles. If I'm shipping other products, I take those into account and I do it basically the exact same way. And once you get this thing done, I mean, this thing isn't going anywhere. So if they were to toss this around the truck or in the warehouse, it's not gonna break your candles. I have had 1 or 2 candles show up broken. I don't know what happened in those situations. I know one of them, I didn't pack it extremely well, so that's exactly what happened. So that was a little bit more my fault. But that was in the beginning, and I have since learned from that mistake, and I packaged them all exactly how I just showed you. I just sent out 2 boxes of 96 candles. So it was 48 and 48 in the 2 different boxes. I sent them out in the Candle Science, the 12 and 12. So I had 4 boxes of 12. I packaged them all the exact same way, where I stuffed the packing peanuts down around the candles. All 96 of them showed up absolutely perfect. So that worked out really well. So that method definitely works. You basically just want to make sure that your candles are basically solid. They're not going to move anywhere in the box. So you can use anything you want to. A lot of the paper shreds work really well, but sometimes with those you really have to stuff them. And if you can pick up the box afterwards, if you can hear it moving around a little bit, that's probably a little bit of a concern. So I would just, even newspaper, stuff some more stuff in there so that they don't move around. But that's pretty much it. I hope that covered a lot of the shipping questions that people were asking. If it didn't, please ask in the comments down below, and I can do an update video if you want to see more around the shipping, just in case I did gloss over something. And as always, you can reach out to me through any of the social media links down in the video description down below. Instagram, Facebook, the website, email address. Go ahead and send me a question. I welcome all questions, so please don't feel bad or a question sending me an email through DM or email or anything like that. Please send them over my way. And if you haven't, jump over to the DIY Facebook group and jump in there, because a lot of the questions that people ask me, they go into more depth in some of those discussions on that group. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Thank you.